Right, as you can see, it's really cold. I think it's like 10 degree right now. Just woke up, it's 7 o'clock. I made some coffee, but it's really cold. My jet boil water is frozen solid, but yeah, I'll show it to you guys. I'll make some coffee. So it was last night. Yeah. Frozen solid. Alright, made some coffee. Wake ourselves up. Alright, our last day here. Just getting ready to go. But man, I got cold last night. I think I got around 10 degree or 8 degree, something like that. Yeah, I had to wake up a few times where it's kind of cold, cover my head and whatnot. But yeah, it's beautiful. It's supposed to be all sunny today. No more snow, so we gotta pack up before if it does end up getting snow, we gotta get on our way. But this is the view right here. It's beautiful. So we're at visiting the Manzanar Japanese internment camp here in Manzanar. Back in World War II, this is where they put all the Japanese American, just because they were racist, I guess. I don't know. They were scared that national security, obviously. So it's really sad. I mean, this is where they were rounded up and pretty much taken from their home and put here by force, basically. There's still some graves here for Japanese American that died, but make you really think about the human rights people have back in the days. It's really sad to see it. My dad was in a concentration camp during the war in Vietnam, so yeah, it's kind of crazy to think like people that have gone through this and the right were taken away, basically. So just know that we have more rights nowadays than ever before. But check check the area out. I think there used to be a lot more, but now there's only maybe a few buildings left. I've seen a few pictures of people playing basketball on this court. I'm assuming it might be the old court, but I could be wrong. Back in the 1940s when they were here, but that's the other camp. I think all these used to be camp, but it's all pretty much gone except for a few here. But I can't imagine being taken out of my home by force and put into a barrack, basically. This is what they had to go through to eat. A menu. Alright, so we're here at Trona Pinnacle, exploring this area. It's bigger than I thought, actually. See down there. Yeah, it's almost like Alabama Hill, but instead of big rocks, it's kind of like, look like you're in the water, coral reef under the water. But yeah, it's gorgeous. There's a lot more than I thought. Alright, we're gonna try to scramble our way up this pinnacles. Shane's already up there. They're pretty steep, but it's pretty grippy, so I think we should be fine with traction. It's not that high. Super windy though. Alright, let's see if we can get up there. It's pretty steep. As you can see, get some grippy shoes. There's a lot of traction on these trail, but whoa, almost slipped there. Almost feel like coral. There's Shane. Lost my hat. I did not expect it to be this windy. Oh, it's a nice hiding area here, away from the wind. Thanks, babe. Oh man. Oh, no wind here, finally. Look at that. That's all off-roading trail. What do you think, babe? Pretty neat. I don't know what movie it is. Maybe you guys can let me know. Let's film here. taking the road. And she did all the trail. I just was recording.
That's fun.
Yeah.
Not too scary.
There's some obstacles, some rocks, and a little bit steep. But other than that, it's not too bad. Just take your time. You should be okay. High clearance, I think, is recommended, but I think you should be fine. You stick to some of the smaller, steeper area. A little bit rocky, but yeah, it's kind of cool out there. Alright, just finished Trona Pinnacle. There's a truck with the Forester. But I just want to read this sign real quick. I don't know what it is. I always want to try and find a lot of information on trail that I always do, and the history behind it, but it's interesting. Wow, people have gone through here. I'm assuming probably just those pioneers back in the days. That's crazy. People were definitely adventurous back in the days, going to the west without any knowledge of where they're going, just hoping for a better life. That's crazy. Definitely adventurous alive in the west. All right, let's go home.